marksman. So I would say in this situation, we have to see who plays the early game better. But right now, let's look at the time video between Shopee Bosskurr and Louvre Esports.
Girls with their nails done.
Kepada tim Louvre, bukan level hari itu dah kalah kah? Takkan nak kalah lagi? Tunggu.
To Bosskurr, I also think we got chance lose to you, provided we are lagging.
So basically, Louvre lost because of lag. I would say that's a very general answer for everything. It's like, hey, did you lost it? I was lagging, man. Why did you miss your ulti? I was lagging, man.
Yeah, and I like how cheeky Logan just threw it out. And you want to lose again? But right into the game right now. And Louvre already offering them a bit of a poke damage here for Logan, who just mentioned the taunt earlier, while Rush going for the clearing of the creeps. Probably going to go and secure themselves the buff first. If not, they might have the disadvantage if being stolen. And you're going to have a little bit of technical issues here today. It's not ML if there's no hiccups, so
yeah, so yeah. Right now, the mid lane, the Rush and Logan, I think they got poked up really hard by Kaja. So that in itself, like, for most people, that looks like something small, but in competitive, that's actually very, very big, where both the tank and the mid lane damager has both lowered their HP quite a bit. So the rotation can't be as aggressive because one, Louvre has the option to actually invade because they know they have a HP advantage, or they should just know that as of right now, the mid laner's HP is very low, so the chances of them getting ganked by the mid laner has slightly been lowered, because even if they want to engage something, they have to go back, they have to recover the HP that they just lost. So it's a small win, but honestly, it's pretty big at that point.
I have to agree. When being poked a lot and being harassed for a mid lane, especially cores, you have to waste time to go back and regen for a bit. That kind of every single second, I would say even it's 0.5 seconds, it already considered a lot. Because why? Every milliseconds that you wasted, you waste one creep wave, for example, one creep experience. That costs a lot with, like, what, 40 to 50 gold for each of these creeps or minions in the early game. It costs every single seconds, especially if your rotations are really slow. Then you're gonna get level 4 super late, and that's gonna cost you the whole game. You're gonna get snowballed by the other team, and that's when you have to bow down that your positioning in the early game kind of have to be rethink twice before making any decisions in the early game.
Yeah, and that's really important, because anyone new to the game or anyone has been here for a while, everyone should know that the early game is really crucial. But I've heard that we're getting back in the game, and yeah, over here we can see both Logan and Rush looking not so healthy, but so far we can see that Louvre hasn't picked out the option to help them out, but apparently the off laner has helped the buff a bit. Right now we can see WChai and Adamir, everyone looking healthy. But while I have the chance, Louvre Esports, WChai, Y4, Adamir, A, and Jason Cole. Meanwhile, in Shopee Bosskurr, it's Penjahat, Rush, Solos, Brisai, and Logan. Right now we can see that they're aiming for the crab, and they managed to secure it.
LY4, if you want to go with Awa, just know it's not really a big problem, because we can see the Quartz, the Terza, and Rush just now kind of low in HP, really kind of low. I'd say less than half. But then, because of probably the numbers, they were playing a little bit safe. But Louvre Esports, they have been a role. Shopee Bosskurr is not doing so great, so they really, it's crucial for them to win this round.
Yeah, and right now the turtle will spawn around 25 seconds, so there might be a big team fight over there. So right now everyone is just trying to rush to get their own level 4. Logan and Rush still getting harassed by the Kaja in the mid lane right now. So far Louvre has also taken some of the creeps or the jungle from Shopee Bosskurr. And right now, as we can see, Franco and let's see, Granger has been able to handle the Badang so far. Turtle has spawned. Right now, Adamir and W Chai and LY4 is there to try to secure it. Franco is there just to give vision. So let's see how Shopee Bosskurr will handle this situation. And apparently, Louvre Esports just say, you know what, let's just back. We can't take this right now.
Yeah, that's true. It's too risky for them, and might be another war going on in minute 3. But Jason, he was a bit pressured by the rest of Shopee Bosskurr, who's already trio at bottom. So this is giving off the opportunity for the rest of Louvre Esports to go into the turtle, getting the objectives done, while the rest of them coming in for the backup. So it's kind of be a little bit too late, but Persa already waiting with the hooks. While WTI kind of being bitten there, and it seems like being hooked as well. That's a big penalty zone, but still managed to get the turtle by Louvre, and it seems like they caused and being punished straight back. They are not giving away free turtle objectives for Louvre as well as Bosskurr, and just being punished again. It's one exchange to a lot of people on members of Louvre Esports. With the cost of turtle, I don't know if that considered a fair fight.
But right now, Shopee Bosskurr actually managed to get their buff, and that's actually really big considering their mid laner is Lunox, and Lunox really needs the buff to be able to throw out the damage. But yeah, what happened just now was Louvre Esports managed to get the turtle, but the Franco was able to catch out the Kaja, and afterwards, Shopee Bosskurr, everyone engaged in. Solos managed to get the kill, which is very, very good for him because he's using the Assassin Emblem Bounty Hunter, and what that does is it gets extra gold every time you get a kill, and that's really good for a marksman.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody that uses this kind of emblem really should consider to get the kill, but it's okay as long as they get and secure the kill. But Solos straight away being punished. Red Louvre again pressuring two of them for exchange in nobody. Logan will be the one who next. What was he thinking? Running like straight into the chaotic offering of himself. Take my life away. That's big for Logan, going away like that.
Yeah, a big mistake over there. I think he was trying to catch out at least 3 to 4 people, but he didn't manage to do it in rush. Just clearing the wave, make sure that they cannot get the tower. As of right now, the goal difference isn't that much, although Louvre Esports is 1,000 ahead. Preside almost managed to catch out W Chai over there, but he's just a little bit too fast. Solos, unfortunately, went down over there. Triple kill for Adamir. So yeah, right now the turtle will spawn again in the top lane, and Louvre is looking at a very, very good positioning over there to secure it, while we can see that Shopee Bosskurr actually 3 people again are down in the bottom lane. So it might be another free turtle over here.
Oh, I can see Bosskurr really is trying to shut down for Jason, and there it goes, getting a free kill and a tower with the exchange of a turtle again. So they're giving up free XP and gold for the rest of Louvre, but getting the domination on the bottom lane. But oh, that was a big hook down by Parisite. He was amazing since yesterday, and doing it again at critical situation. Parisite though is on point where he needed to be, but Ben cost them 1 turret again at top. Seems like Punjab and Rush trying to do the pushing and pressure more on bottom lane, and just Badang Jason's having a hard time defending.
Yeah, I guess this is what I would consider as split domination, where they feel like they cannot handle the top lane, so they might as well just get the bottom lane, and they almost managed to get that. If they get that, they would actually have the tower advantage. Over there, a very good play by Prisai, where Solos was caught out by the Kaja, and then the Kaja using the Divine Judgment, but instead of Kaja pulling towards his own team, Prisai actually pulled him back in and managed to you know, Solo still did die, but at least it wasn't a free death.
But amazing hook by Prisa. He's really tipped up when it comes to Frank. He's been playing the same hero yesterday. Maybe if they fight against Shopee Bosskurr, if this is Prisa is playing, they're gonna ban out a Franco. But there goes the focus hammer. Is super big, driving and going straight, advancing. This is Louvre stomping around Bosskurr territory, and Solos is suffering from the depth. Again, Rush coming a little bit late, segregated, separated. Bosskurr Punjab managed to get one for a rush, but Punjab still going in. Extended war here. Nobody's giving extra hand as Rush has to back off away. And it seems like Lunok revenge on a rush. Penjah like it or not, he has to go for a retreat. This is no place for him to go against two, but Parisa couldn't make it almost close enough, didn't make it.
Yeah, if he made it, it might turn things around. But yeah, Shopee Bosskurr lost a lot on that play. Right now, Louvre Esports is ahead in 2,000 gold. It's not that much, but it's still worthwhile. Right now, Turtle is going to spawn at the bottom side of the map, and Louvre is again in a good position to handle that. Shopee Bosskurr is so far a little bit scattered. Jason Cole is going up against Solos, but Solos managed to get the kill. Solo kill, I would say. So very, very good for him. But right now, Louvre Esports, they got the bottom tower, and again, the turtle is there for them to take. But right now, Shopee Bosskurr, everyone is rotating down.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
like it, and
never
they
mind.
are giving up free charges. Nowhere for them to rotate on side because two of them too far on top lane. Well, the rest of Bosskurr kind of making the decision that this is a judgment call they are making. Just taking 2 lanes turret and just giving up the bottom one. It's fine. They have a big win on terms and that kind of situation. But then there will be another war engaging very soon in terms this time around because they will be taking that buff stealing away from Louvre Esports. Bosskurr playing into the game again. Epic comeback probably.
Yeah, so apparently Shopee Boss. Oh, I can see that Penjah had tried to solo the turtle, but apparently that's not a good idea. So he chose to back off. Right now, Louvre, they got. I would say it was a good call for him to back off because it might have just given Louvre another free kill. Right now we can see Parisa is over there trying to cook someone, but he got caught by Jason Cole, but a quick flicker by him saved him. Unfortunately, Penjah got caught. Logan got in with his ultimate. He manages to catch 3 people there, but so far the carry has still been able to kill people. Solos managed to get Jason Cole, but I would say it's a little bit of a messy team fight over there. I think Shopee Bosskurr tried to set something up, but the follow-up wasn't really there. I can see that Rush couldn't find a real good opening for him to go inside. Oh, never mind, but he
this
managed
is
to pick out the
just, he
side.
knows when to go and rush. He knows when it comes to pick up, he will be the dominant of the alpha male there. While the rest of the team for Solos just now, they were kind of having a miscommunication probably. I've seen Logan penalty zone always on point, but it just seemed no following up after that. If only they can work as 5 for once, then they can change and turning tide over their side for Shopee Bosskurr. But then Louvre Esports still going in dominance, and they might want to contest the Lord later, which already over 8 minutes, it will be the first Lord spawn, or will they take it after 10 minutes? It will be a Luminous Lord later on.
Yeah, right now, as Chuchu said, Hello Lord will spawn in roughly around 40 seconds. So that will be a very big objective for both these teams. We can see right now, Shopee Bosskurr, they actually, they don't want to let go of the Lord freely. They've been letting go the turtle, but apparently the Lord they are trying to secure, but they let go of one turret for free. So might be a little bit of a bad judgment call over there, honestly.
It's fine. Usually, sometimes you have to make the call. The result is always unknown infinitely, but looking at the current state, Shopee Bosskurr tried to stick as 5 because they know the damage output that they have on them. Probably on Rush is sufficient enough to kill one person, but cannot bring the whole team down. They have to rely on a Granger's damage output right now. And AY tried to just bait a little bit more of his skills, going in for the ultimate, playing a little bit of taunt here and there, making sure that he gives all the poke damage on him, so they wasted the skills on just Lolita, while the rest of the team are kind of segregated for Louvre Esports, trying to get the position right to make themselves a clear vision to get the Lord done. But look at that, penalty zone has been hammered down. That's a free kill for Rush.
Another
Nice.
Yeah, right now we can see Shopee Bosskurr, they managed to get 2 pickoffs and now they are chasing Adamir. Adamir might go down here, but Penjah, he's the one that's... Oh, Parisa managed to get a canceling his ultimate. Now Rush went in trying to get down Adamir, but he has to back off. Penjah went in and Solos managed to get another kill. He managed to kill the Lunox, but LY4 killed Penjah, and right now it's 2 people from Louvre Esports managed. Never mind. Only LY4 managed to get away. Right now, it might be a free Lord for Shopee Bosskurr. But yeah, I was about to say, Chuchu mentioned about how Shopee Bosskurr right now has to rely on Solos damage, and I was about to compare between Solos and LY4. Right now, they're both marksmen, but LY4 has the gold and the experience advantage. He's level 15 and Solos is level 14, but apparently they made it work. A very good engage by Logan, followed up by Rush, and then Perisai actually managed to catch W Chai, and W Chai was the one that was supposed to catch someone off guard. So when he himself got hooked in, I would say that was a win for Shopee Bosskurr. And even though Penjahat died at the hand of LY4, but they managed to get 4 people out there, so I would say that's worth it, especially since they got the Lord.
Yeah, that's actually cost them almost the whole game for Louvre Esports.
Oh,
That hook
again, Adamir!
Goodness me, Parisa, you really need to shut him down with that hooks. And looking at this, giving the opportunity straight away. Every ultimate being dropped. Hammer is down. And it seems like all teams lost one man in particular, all the cores except for Parisa, which is the tank on the Bosskurr side. They still have the cores, and now the Lord is with them. Will they take the advantage, utilize this Lord fully, or are they going to push the different lanes on top?
Yeah, I would say it's a smart strategy not to go with the Lord over there because it's only the first Lord, so it's more or less just a distraction. So they tried to let the Lord push by himself while they tried to get a top lane. They were unsuccessful, but yeah, I think it was better than following the Lord because they might actually get baited by Louvre Esports over there because they could still get caught by the Badang. And honestly, at this stage of the game where Badang has a few items under his belt, if you get caught, you're gonna die. So right now, Shopee Bosskurr, they have to show a little bit of discipline over here because I would say they managed to scrape back a comeback. Right now, the score is even, the kills are the same, the gold is roughly the same. So right now, it's down to the mistakes. Who makes the least mistakes will win. So right now, I would say who has the better discipline and the better positioning will win. Reside trying to catch someone out again, but successful.
Well, they really have to care about their position, like you said before, and it seems like both of them are kind of in tie situation, stagnant. I say Platoon is actually going on, and it seems like Louvre Esports having a hard time to just making sure that the positions are right because nobody knows who's actually in the bush. Especially Parisa, he has been doing the great hooks. He's the one who's turning the game over because why? He keep on taking their frontliners. And it seems like they really need Lita to be alive. The rest of the team kind of squishy to just keep on survive until the rest of the team manage to get decent damage output. And Jason, like you said, but don't like it or not, with that wall going on, if you would make one mistake, you won't be out.
And over here, we can see Logan got caught up. He has immortality as he's going back. Punjahat standing in the front line, standing his ground. LY4 managed to get 2 frontliners over there right now. Rush stuck over there. And this is the late game mistake that I was talking about. Both teams have to be careful where we can see Logan try to be the front line trying to get a turret. And honestly, 3 people for 1 turret is not worth it. Especially right now, the only people defending is Solos and Freeside, and they don't have the means to really clear things out really fast.
It was a nice timing show just now by Lolita. Managed to block that hook away, but now will it be the judgment call that they can make to finish off the Christopher Loop? Can this be another comeback for Bosskurr? Because they are really short on men, and they still have 10 seconds for Rush to coming in back, but they are deciding to back off and retreat. One mistake can turn things over like they did before. Louvre were actually in dominance in the early game, but now in the mid game, everything changes with Solos already farm up 7-3-2. And look at his items. He almost got all the damage out and kind of almost full item. Aside if he just gonna sell that jungling items, it's probably gonna be a one more slot for him to go.
Yeah, right now the Lord has spawned again, so there might be a huge team fight over here. It's 4 people on the side of Shopee Bosskurr and Louvre Esports, as well as their offlaners are out at the bottom side. But right now we can see Punjahat making his way for the Lord, and Freeside managed to catch out. Who's that? Is it I?
AY,
AY, yeah.
Revive from the immortality being used, so like it or not, he has to retreat. Go and regen a bit. He is the only frontliner for the team. The rest of the team kind of tanky and buff enough, but it's not enough to damage. Burst. Bosskurr, they have a lot of bursts. We have Souls, we have Rush, we have Punjat, whose sustainability is long enough to stay survive 1 versus 4. And look at that! Caught in Jason's! Oh my goodness! That fist wall that's really conquering the world right now. Perisai has to just not going away with this. And the rest of the team only have Solos. And it seems like Tamus have to back off. He's far away from the base. And they have to deepen 2 versus 5 for Shopee Bosskurr. It would take it up for the Crystal Louvre Esports rushing in and being pulled. That was close. Still managed to get 1 kill. That's amazing damage. But this is Louvre Esports game for game number 1.
Yeah, I would say it's a mistake because as I was saying just now, where if you get caught by the Badang, it's going to be a very, very bad situation because at that point he probably already has his Demon Hunter sword and his